So, yeah, real props to the team behind the scenes at Kingdom.
What do you think it is about Kingdom that's so attractive for a fighter?
I just think it's the production looks really good, and bringing international fighters in, and I just think that says a lot to the fighters themselves. This is what they want.
Moving on to our next contest now, introducing first the red corner, fighting all the way from Sevilla, fighting Alex Mancha.
Alex Mancha fighting out of Sevilla Fight Centre. There's not much out there of him. From what I did find, and I could be wrong, he has got a wrestling and a grappling background, so he will be looking for the takedown.
Obviously, the MMA scene in Spain is growing. I'm sure, like the work Ilia Topuria has done over the last year is going to do a lot to bring the game on in Spain. But there are a few shows in Spain, but there's probably as many shows in Spain as there is in Liverpool, and no wonder these guys are willing to fly out to Liverpool and take on some of the best talent that Liverpool has to offer.
I honestly, I really love the Spanish influence that we have seen in Kingdom over the last few shows. I mean, it really does take a lot to accept a fight in a different place at this age. I think, like as a professional, that's one thing. Like that's you're working towards the goal, and you've kind of already gone through a lot of tests, but to be having a test like this in your first few amateur fights, I think is really impressive. I think it really says a lot about not only the fighters, but the willingness of the gyms to put their fighters in these positions and to test themselves properly.
And look, mate, the guys who are willing to do that are going to be the guys who are going to go furthest in the game.
And introducing his opponent, who will be in the blue corner, fighting out of SBG Rochdale,
Danny Dewsnap, SBG Rochdale. He's 1-1. He fought Kingdom 5 last, and he fought Steve Shipway, and he lost. He got submitted in the second round. I remember speaking to Danny after he lost, and he was immediately very aware of his own mistakes that led to his defeat, which I think just shows how humble and level-headed he is. I mean, take nothing away from Steve's performance, obviously, but Danny did say to me that he went into it just thinking about pulling the trigger. I think he's going to want to avenge his own performance, and I'm sure he's going straight to work. And I'm excited to see how he performs tonight.
Yeah, we were talking about it before. It can be difficult to bounce back from losses, so it says a lot about the character of a fighter if he's back in the gym straight away and being accountable and wanting to improve and wanting to have a bit of a microscope over him, and his coaches hold up a mirror to him, and the more you do that, the more feedback you get, the more you reflect on your performances, and the quicker you're going to elevate yourself in this industry.
Yeah, I think this is like the fact that he was so aware of his own mistakes the day after. I think just shows he's a smart guy, he's a smart fighter, and it's almost one of those where he doesn't need somebody to tell him what he's done wrong. He knows what he's done wrong. So I think he's got straight back to work, straight back on the war course, and like I said, he'll be looking to avenge his own loss, his own performance.
Will be refereed by Simon Small. Introducing first the red corner, fighting all the way from Sevilla Fight Academy in Spain, Alex Mancha. And across the cage, his opponent in the blue corner, fighting out of SBG Rochdale, Danny Dewsnap.
Lots of fakes and feints from Danny Dewsnap earlier.
Oh, nice right hand. Oh! Big left hook.
Yep.
From Mancha.
Dewsnap landed and then straight away Mancha caught him with a big left hook of his own, and Danny Dewsnap's done well here to end up on top. Little bit of leg play going on now. He's trying to establish a strong position. For me, he doesn't even need to worry about passing the guard here. He should just concentrate on controlling his opponent and striking.
Nice.
Gets the half guard position now. As the near side underhook. Strong head position. Alex Mancha, yeah, he needs to get onto his right hip. Yep, he's halfway up now, he needs to keep building. Back to his feet effectively. Dewsnap looking for his mat return, but Mancha's done a great job here of just building back up, winning the small battles. Really good head position and drive here from Danny Dewsnap to keep his opponent pinned on the cage. He wants this takedown. Tries to come back to the double, and Mancha does a great job of using an underhook. Yeah, oh. Danny Dewsnap done well there to come out on top. There was a moment where he looked like he was going to be reversed.
Great pressure from Danny.
Yeah. Been a real fast-paced fight this so far. Be interesting to see if the pace drops significantly in the next round.
I was about to say, apart from that little flash knockdown, I would say that was Danny's round.
Yeah,
he had control.
In terms of aggression, octagon control, definitely landed the more damaging strikes. Dominated the control time.
I was about to say, Isaac Gabari, who's fighting in a few fights, is literally in Alex Mancha's corner right now.
Yeah,
again, that shows the unity. Like when you're flying across the country and you're with your teammates, it's a bond that's very strong. Second round. Oh, that was a nice check left hook there.
Yeah, he throws that right low kick very well, Mancha. But it's more of the same from Danny Dewsnap. If it's not broke, don't fix it. you just worry about the gas tank when you see a guy going to wrestling so early in a round. It's, you know, he might start the round well now, and then you know, it's the great example here. Mancha's going to be feeling fresher every time he defends a takedown and his opponent fails one.
I think Danny's struggling with the distance when they're striking.
Yeah. Chin's up in the air a little bit as well. Mancha hits the switch again. Needs to stay on the head, keep the pressure on his opponent's head. Now Mancha's teeing off. Oh, someone's going to go to sleep if this carries on.
Danny's got to clear the cobwebs. He's getting tagged. Beautiful sweep.
Seen that at the end of round one, didn't we, as well? That's the problem when you drive in too much and you're constantly trying to drive forward. Eventually your opponent's going to send you further than you want to go.
This is big ground and pound. Danny does not look comfortable here.
Starting to look like this could be the beginning of the end. Mancha just needs to keep working here. This could get stopped. Dewsnap does a good job to get himself a whizzer, but right now he needs to think about controlling the striking hand of his opponent. Yeah, he does it now, but Dewsnap's Mancha's right back in, looking for the mat return, looking to settle his opponent on his back.
Great pressure from Mancha.
Yeah,
the angle that he's got
pressure
to drive into him is really good.
And if we think round one, he spent a lot of that round with his back against the cage. He's obviously thinking, not again.
He's beating Danny at his own game in the second round. I love how proud the Sevilla fight coach is to wear his Spain top as well.
Yeah, in line with the football festivities at the moment. Last 10 now. Much better round for Alex Mancha.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, 1-1 going into the third.
Yeah, and as I said before, I feel like there's a massive drop in the output now of Danny Dewsnap.
Yeah. And also knowing that Alex Mancha just put on that performance in round two after coming off of a bad first round almost.
But just even the optics, mate, the Mancha corner team's just come in and he's pulling tongues and smiling at them, whereas Danny's looking a little bit tired. See the Spanish corner telling him to set up the low kick, and I feel like Stapes might be asking his fighter here to let them hands go a little bit more before he makes that entry for the takedown.
Again, purely optics as well, it does look like Danny Dewsnap's not quite in tune.
Clearly around the piece. Final round now coming up. Oh, Dewsnap catches the kick of Mancha, and you know, tactically, is that the right thing for Alex Mancha there? He knows his opponent wants to take him down, and the first strike he throws in the final round is a blind body kick. I just think, you know, if that's a calf kick or a jab or a 1-2, then he's still where he wants to be.
This is exactly where Danny wants his fight. It's interesting, it seems that they both kind of had the same game plan, but when they've both been in those positions, both of them have struggled to kind of get off the of the other. Get off the other? I can get my words out then.
Yeah, Mancha does a good job here getting back to his feet. Like, see this underhook now, it has not as much value as it would if Mancha was able to get lower with his shoulder. When you get your shoulder lower than the opponent's shoulder, now the underhook has more value.
Starting on a single.
And again, we've seen it in round 2. Great pressure at the start of the round from Dewsnap, and then he started to fade. So it'll be interesting to see if he can maintain it for the next 90 seconds now. A little bit of a stalemate on the cage at the moment.
Danny doing well though.
Yeah. There's that switch to the back
from Alex Mancha.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times tonight.
A minute left. This is the last minute for these guys to really show who has this fight.
This could literally be Alex Mancha's chance to take this fight by the scruff of the neck. He spent a little bit of the round on the bottom. Can he do something here now just to let the judges know that he's the guy that wants to win this fight? Chips away at the legs.
This is a really close fight.
Yeah, it's neck and neck going into the last 30 seconds. Difficult fight to score in my opinion. A takedown would look great for someone now. Or even just a break and a big floor. Oh, I think that just won the fight. That takedown wins the fight for me. That round was just very difficult to separate.
Great work from both guys. It's the first fight to go to the distance tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's close. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a split decision.
Could be a split, mate. Yeah. For me though, round 3 was close. Both guys had a little bit of top time, but I think Mancha's takedown was just separated the two guys for me there. They're certainly looking like they've won. I just think your body language after the fight,
it's massive.
Yeah, it's massive, and it's certainly two polar opposites right now. We've got a guy who's standing in the middle of the cage with his hand up, and a guy who's just dragging himself up.
There we go.
Obviously tired. Both guys definitely got a shout for this fight.
Yeah, that was a grueling fight. There was a lot of wrestling. And they started with a high pace, and even though the energy dropped off a little bit, that was a really grueling match for both guys. That's not an easy fight to come around. It's very difficult. It's like small margins.
Yeah, everything was tightly contested. A lot of time spent on the cage, as we know. That's where the energy stores really get sapped. Definitely a close fight.
But Alex Mancha can't seem to have thought they've won the fight.
As we went forward 3 rounds, it goes to the judges' scoreboard, and you can feel that all judges scored this 29-28 in favour of the red corner.
I'd have to agree, Paul.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Alex Mancha. It's the first fight of the night. First win, rather, for Sevilla Fight Centre. That's going to give Isaac Abari a great amount of confidence going into his fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Danny, you should have had moments in that fight. I was speaking to him from his last performance on Kingdom. He's improved. I think he has taken some improvements. So it's all about getting back to the drawing board again. And there is a good fighter in there.